Ooh, that's a hit.
I mean, to be fair, though, if they take you out, you're still stabilized at 0. They're just going to eat you later, dissolving your insides.
So it's rounded down. It's 7, 6.
Well, it's
3
3
points of damage.
points. 3 points guaranteed, but you still got to make that DC 11 con check.
Yeah, all right. Come on. I have pretty good constitution.
Yep. You ignore that attack. Yeah.
Well, does the 3 points take you down?
So 2 health.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure where you were at the 11 last time.
And the second attack. Oof.
Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah, it does.
Well, if you only had 2 before, the 7 reduced to 3 is going to take you down. But if you fail this Constitution saving throw, you're stabilized. Because if the poison takes you to 0, you'll be stable.
Well, no. In this case, the 4 points.
The 3-point piercing will take him before. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were adding it all together as 1.
Okay, so I just drop.
Yeah, and you're in death save territory. Hopefully they don't attack you because we already had that discussion in the previous iteration of this game that they'll have advantage on you, and an advantaged hit is 2 death saves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right, Nick. Look at me that way. I do love it when the camera overlays match what's going on screen.
What's your armor class?
My armor class is 13.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, Barbarian. You make up for low armor class with high hit points and resistance.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All of them.
Just not this time.
Yeah, Vashra is... Well, you have to make your first day save.
Okay. God damn it. Where's death save on the sheet? I've lost it. Ah, there we go.
Oh, did they already attack Olabin?
No, not yet. But yeah, they should attack Olabin, sorry.
Yeah.
2 attacks. First attack
is a successful death save, though.
That's going to be a hit. Hey.
Yeah, you go down with the bite, even though... Yeah.
Yep, down as well.
I blame the others not coming to this session.
Wow, we're fine. We're still fine.
And the other spiders, well, they're ignoring Gar, so he just starts wrapping you into a cocoon right there. Both of you. To eat you later. So, Gar, what are you going to do?
I'm going to cast Burning Hands. I mean, you're all in basically a cone around me.
You could step forward 1 to make that happen.
Yeah, but then the cone is reduced. Do you have the cone thing handy?
Yeah, let me see.
I know you had it last time.
Yeah, I had it.
Yeah, because I know the problem here is that I can't differentiate friend from foe. So I will be hitting you guys. But here's the thing. I hit you once. That's 2 failed death saves. You both have... Oh, Vash has succeeded 1.
It's 15%. It's 15 cone, right? 15, 45.
Yeah, 15-foot cone. But if I eliminate them, then I can start trying to stabilize you two. Because otherwise, they could still kill you guys.
Yeah.
Yup.
Okay, fire it is.
That should do it. So, if we start here, yeah.
Yeah, because I think technically this guy is still being touched.
Mm-hmm.
It just happens to be that you two are also being touched.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're also wrapped in the... well, it will be all 1 damage.
I would say arguably being wrapped in a combustible silk is not going to be a helpful advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll just tap this. And then I will actually tap the thing. Not topping the charts, but...
Okay, let's start from the bottom. Do you want me to everybody make 1 save, or do you want individual saves?
Individual saves.
Okay, then. First one makes it. But it was... Let me take the cone away.
Yeah, that guy was damaged technically, so he might be kind of in rough position.
4 points.
Yep.
Yeah, he's pretty rough.
Also ignites any flammable objects. All of these webs.
Yes. Second. That's it.
It's my luck, guys. It's just my luck.
Third. Oh, he does not make it.
Yeah, but it's only 9 damage.
Better than
I don't
nothing.
think anyone's attacked that one before.
Yeah, nobody has touched this one. And the last one. He doesn't make it either.
All right, then we start with players.
And I'm going to make a wisdom saving throws for all the spiders individually. Well, all of them, really. To see if they panic.
I guess technically you two just take 2 failed death saves. Because I've hit you,
yeah.
and even if you passed a dex save,
Right,
you still
because
take
it's
damage.
not about the damage here. It's,
Yeah.
it's just that we were hit.
Yeah. 2 of the spiders flee. The ones that they try to flee.
Oh, the one on the top who got hit for the full damage still isn't dead. Amazing.
Yeah, he's still fleeing. You can do a attack against this one if you have a weapon at hand.
I mean, does a shield have an attack ability associated with it?
Yeah, it's an improvised weapon.
All right. That's strength, I assume.
Yeah, 1 point of damage.
18 hit?
Yeah, 18 does hit.
All right. Well, 1 point of damage then.
Yeah,
I don't have a weapon in hand. I have a shield and an empty hand.
Yeah. So they go full speed. And these other 2, these 2 stay here. They're wrapping Rashra. Oh, actually, they can't. They won't wrap her because you basically freed her with the fire. But they're like
only one of them had started wrapping, and I think it was the one on top here that's running away because it was the only one with a free action. The other 3 had taken their actions, so they would just be poised over top.
Yeah. So you did that. Oliver, you have 1 saving throw.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on, instant death. Let's do it. Hey, I'm
success. So 1 success, 2 fails.
Yeah. I mean, you do have the spiders. Okay.
I mean, I'm reminded of that Whitest Kids You Know sketch where, accidentally shot the guy hunting. Well, there wouldn't be any witnesses if he didn't survive.
So they move on because they happen to the one that attacked them.
Nobody would know what you did if the whole party died here.
This guy can climb over, bodies. So yeah. So the first attack was a miss.
Yep.
And the second attack is also a miss.
Yep.
They're furiously trying to take you down because you're the one who sprayed fire everywhere, right? Well, these spiders, they're ready to move, so they're going to keep running in the next round, right? They're terrified. So it's fast run now. If you have any inspiration that you haven't spent, you still be on the according to rules. If you haven't
spent the inspiration, but we didn't get a new one from the no entertainment last rest, we still have the old one.
Yeah, because the rules inspirations is when it's used.
Okay.
It doesn't have a.
So you could use that inspiration on your death save if you so desired.
Done.
Well, roll twice.
Okay. Oh,
Thank God that you used it. Hope that second one isn't a 1. Oh, you're dead.
Ow.
Goodbye, Vasha.
I blame you. I heard confidence in your voice, Crom, and your own name tells you not to. Because the hell with you.
Yep.
Gar.
I am going to Magic Missile.
Okay.
Magic Missile.
It's a good option.
Let's see. I guess all of them down here on this one guy.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, let me hit the button. Where's the button? There's the button. Alive, but no luck. Oh, each dart. Sorry, 2 more times.
Mhm.
I clicked it again. Come on.
So 6.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, it was delayed. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
So, 9 damage total.
Yeah. It's wounded, but it's still there. Holoburn.
Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah.
Well, assuming
Yay.
I survive, if you guys could just toss me your entire inventories.
Did you don't have any advantage?
Spent that
Inspiration?
last time fighting the gnolls.
Awesome.
To be
Yikes.
fair, in a normal wizard scenario, burning hands against a group of spiders would be a good idea.
I believe there was the set fire to us.
Well, maybe you should get all that anger out now so you don't carry it to the next character.
Yeah, these 2 spiders continue to flee. But these 2.
You know, Lessons. You got 2 angry characters here. Maybe you ought to give them control of the spiders.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna stay there? Are you gonna flee? What are you gonna do? You gonna fight it out with the spiders?
Well, yeah, I gotta fight it out because they wouldn't let me fight the kobolds. So now I gotta kill the spiders. That's a miss,
Well,
by the way. I
That's
have
also
20
nice.
AC. Yeah, I am the fightiest of us. I don't know
Okay,
why
so-
you 2 decided to step in front of me to fight the spiders.
Your turn.
I mean, technically, you stepped behind me. So.
No, actually, I just put myself on the map, and you moved yourself ahead of me. I moved the owl behind me.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, Vatra was already heading into the tree, so that's why I put her in front.
Let's see, what's my best option here? I guess the guy on the south, I will, I'm gonna claw the guy to the south of me with my free hand.
Okay.
Which I guess I should have done when I asked you, but with the guy who's walking away from me. It's a hit.
Oh, that's a hit, yeah.
5 damage.
Yeah.
Well, I'm at the point now where I'm looking at my stuff, and it's like, okay, these only do like D4, but they have a +3. And my D10 stuff rolls 1s and 2s. What's the best option?
Yeah,
Yeah.
going for mass tends to be pretty good for averages.
So the 2 spiders.
Oh, he's still not dead. The guy down there. I mean, while you guys are dead, and I'm maybe perhaps thinking about your next characters, might I suggest all Turtle campaign?
Yeah, that would be a bit too much.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Gar, your turn.
Alright, claw again. Same target.
Oh yeah, that's
4 damage.
I mean, this you see bile coming out where you cracked its exoskeleton.
Yeah,
and
these spiders are fucking impossible to kill. I was thinking like dog-sized spiders with like 8 hit points or something. I don't know.
No, these are beefy.
Mm-hmm.
So they're the new spiders. Same as the old spiders. Miss. Also a miss.
All
So
right,
it's your turn.
same target.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'll be right
wow.
back, actually.
7 damage.
Yeah, it's dead. So if the spiders were more intelligent, they would see, "Oh, my buddy's dead. I should retreat." But they're animals, so yeah. So their turn. Well, I don't have to do the round robin. Basically, I attack, you attack. So.
Yes, 1 and 1.
Yeah. Nope. Your turn. Oof. You do.
I'm just
You
getting
did
lucky now for no reason. I failed
Yeah.
every roll leading up to the scenario.
Okay, their turn. Yeah, the other spiders are in the corner, Yeah, they miss your attack. Wow, that's how many 22s have you? That's 3 22s.
See, it's the other number is changing, so you know it's.
Yeah, I know, but still 3 22s
Yeah.
back to back. It's
And then before it was an 18 and a 20.
Yeah, your turn. That's a hit too.
Actually, for the sake of argument, just consider that my owl is constantly moving in and out, so I always have advantage.
So I think the final attack from this spider
is a hit.
It's a hit. Yeah. 3 points of piercing and 2 points of damage, poison damage. Make your Constitution roll or save. 5 points of damage. Yeah.
Well, I'm still up though.
Yeah. Your turn. Yeah, you kill it. So it's dead, and the other one starts scared. So I take it you drag your companions out of harm's way.
Out of harm's way? No, it's too late for that.
Their bodies, anyway. And you're waiting outside. Outside, all the couples are waiting. Like, they heard the fighting and the shouting, and then they got quiet. And they're like, "Oh, and you come in and you're dragging the bodies, and like, and the chief kind of points at them. It's like they grab, they grab the up, they go in, they grab the other bodies. It's like, what happened? You went in. What? Spiders? They're dead?
Half of them are.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
I'm not going to pull any punches here. I'm looting you two guys. Thankfully, I can see your sheets, so I can just take from there everything you've got.
Yeah, gave you the thumbs up. I was chewing there.
Look, I come from the Underdark. I am not gonna. I'm not gonna mince words. I'm not wasting anything.
Yeah, you can see it, but there's a healing potion there, as well as
13 that. I will drink that right now. How much does that heal for?
2d4 plus 2.
That's right.
That brings me back up to full.
Yeah, so
the one hit nearly took me out.
Yeah. So yeah, you're back, and the tooth girl's like,
Well, you've cost us the lives of 2 of my companions. I'm gonna go ahead and take 12 radishes in recompense.
Well, what do you mean we cost you? With the agreement, we would give you all the things we could carry, and you would, defeat the spiders. But you didn't just defeat the spiders, which means you failed in your agreement.
I didn't agree to anything. The half-orc walked down there themselves. They agreed. They're dead. I'm going to take 12 of these radishes. If you try to kill me here, there will be nobody to go back to town to tell the militia not to come back out here and eradicate you. You let me take the 12 that I said I was going to take. No militia. We clear?
Do intimidation roll.
+0.
Clarified. The turtle's the most sociable.
No, I've not. I have a +0 to the roll.
The most sociable. Hey.
Yeah, you say that, and they don't say anything, but you start moving to get they're like, okay, now I gotta mess with this guy, right?
Oh, as it turns out, by the way, I can't see your sheets, so if you can just post your whole entire equipment list for me.
So yeah, it's they send back. They let you. I mean, you can't carry that many anyway.
Radishes? I can't carry 12 radishes.
I mean, enough considering the amount that they're here. You wouldn't be able to carry far more if.
Well, here's what I do: is I take the clothes off. I take the clothes off of my dead allies, tie them in, the holes of the shirts and everything. I tie them up, right, and then I use them as sacks to carry the rest.
Yeah, well,
I'm from the Underdark. We don't waste anything. If I need to, I'll take their pants off and I will tie the ends of the pants.
Oh, jeez.
I'm carrying the radishes, the loot. It's coming with.
What's your strength anyway?
16.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're taking their armor or stuff like that, then yeah.
I haven't gotten the equipment list yet. Like I said, I thought I could see the sheets. I can't see the sheets.
You should be able to.
Nope, I can just see the bio, which is the picture.
Oh, Interesting.
I've gone ahead and put it on Discord.
In players' journals, all players.
And yeah, I have no desire to take their armor because I can't wear their armor.
You have to have editing permission to see the character sheet part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I put it all players.
But I already went ahead and formatted it for you. It's right there.
Yeah. Bashra as well. So yeah, you trudge back. Well, you have to make camp along the way as well. So yeah, this is
sure, but it's already fully explored territory.
Yeah. So you go back. It takes you about a day or so to go back with the bodies and
Why are you carrying a boar tusk?
Yeah. And people are waiting. It's like you come back with it's like what happened? It's like people start asking questions. And what do you answer any questions? Do you just ignore people asking them? Right?
Hold on.
What do you do?
Deception. No, I'm not trained in deception. We encountered spiders and I accidentally set them all on fire. Not really a deception. I am trying to mix the two things I said together into a confusing mess. Like, did you just say you set all the spiders on fire? I don't know. It was hard to understand.
Yeah. And people are sort of gathering, and they gotta come in. It's like, sir, I think the fire wants to see you, sir.
All right.
We'll take care of the individuals here.
Oh, you mean the people? All right.
The bodies, he wants to say, but he didn't want to be disrespectful.
Oh no, I didn't drag the bodies back with me. Is that why you're talking about the weight? Yeah, no, I leave the bodies there.
But did you bury them?
No. You seem to think I have some sort of respect for bodies or something. They're dead. Their spirits went off to the plane of existence that they was meant to go to. This is Dungeons and Dragons. This is Greyhawk Dungeons and Dragons. Their spirits went to a different plane of existence. Their body was just a vessel. Who gives a shit?
Well, depends on whether or not they had any beliefs, and those beliefs including proper burial.
Here's the problem with that, is the only beliefs that matter are my own.
Oh well.
Also, unexpressed beliefs don't count because they didn't expressed. If you really cared about what happened to your body, you would share that with your companions before going off on an adventure. Hey, if anything happens to me, tell these people these things and do this with my body.
So yeah, that's what happened. You brought their stuff back, but not them, and they still ask questions. I mean, you left with a group of people.
Yeah, no, I told them exactly what I told them. We encountered a group of spiders. I accidentally set them all on fire.
And yeah, the Shire eventually gets to the Shire Reef, and he asks you, to come in, and it's like,
am I escorted directly to the Shire Reef?
No, you're asked to come in as an official. Basically, you're part of the. I guess you're.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna make a stop before I get there. Even if I'm being escorted, that way the guards can at least, they can walk with me. Mm-hmm. I'm going to drop off the radishes as previously discussed.
Mm-hmm. Well, she takes them. The Lady Jana takes them. It's like, thank you, but I heard that you came in. Word has spread very fast that you came in alone. What happened to all of them?
They're on another plane of existence. What was our deal? What was your payment again?
Well, I explained to all of them. There were 3 ingredients. The radishes were just one of them.
Understood. We had no temporary agreements for partial deliveries. Is that it?
Very much so. Yes, I'm afraid.
Understood. All right. Well, I'm delivering this half of our agreement.
Thank you, sir. And she seems to be troubled by what's happened, basically. Yeah.
All right. Well, I have authority to see. I'll see you on the next delivery.
Thank you, sir. And so you brought in the Shire Reef, and basically he just asked you point blank, your entire party left, and now you came back alone, sir. What am I to make of this? He says something about setting people or spiders on fire. Would like to clarify.
I entered a giant tree, I believe. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I would know enough to call it the Great Tree. You call it the Great Tree. I entered a giant tree, an oak, I believe.
Yes.
It was very girthy. Inside was a large amount of spiders. The spiders overwhelmed the rest of my party. I set a number of them on fire.
The spiders, you mean?
I enjoy being obtuse with my words. Out of character.
Yes, I know, but still.
I set a great number of them on fire. What, the spiders or the people? Exactly.
Please give me a clear answer, please, sir.
I am, I'm telling you. I just accidentally set a bunch of the spiders on fire along with my party. We were overwhelmed, outnumbered.
See. Well, I guess it's unfortunate. These things happen.
It is. It's wild out there. It's all one can do to survive. Lest the wilds encroach on civilized lands. We wouldn't want that.
No, we wouldn't. Well, I guess I'm going to take a rest then. I'll send a word to Oliver's clan. I know that Bashra didn't have one. She had some friends here, nonetheless. Thank you. Well, instead of waves you off.
Yeah, I'm going to go get some water.
So we don't know who the Shire Reef is. It is Ellison Davin.
Oh, an elf. Reef.
Yes, he was indeed an elf.
Apparently about to shake hands with nobody.
Well, whoever he's talking
There's
to.
no reflection in that very shiny desk. I can see his reflection.
Practice, okay?
Yeah.
I can see his reflection in the desk. Nobody
That's
else.
That's why he's the Shire's Reeve, you see. The best handshake in 3 counties.
So, we encountered not only our first death of the game, but two
our
deaths.
Second.
Yes.
Also, in my defense, you guys were surrounded by 4.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, the next attack action would have killed you on both accounts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Theta would be the first one to say that if there is no consequence of death, then there is no point to doing anything. So, dying, it happens.
Mm-hmm. I hope
dying makes the life worth living.
Yes. So, well, we can take this opportunity to roll up a new characters and discuss how we're going to put them in.
I would suggest maybe one of you roll up a healer.
We had a healer, but they just were not here.
Yeah.
I suggest rolling up a backup healer. And maybe the other one of you rolled up the backup healer.
Yeah, well, Rangers are backup healers, but they don't have spells in the first level. That's the problem.
It takes a couple of levels to get going. So
I'm just joking. I'm joking on one half, and on the other half, there's the characters option or class option book, and a lot of those options are. Whoa, Nick, you're really excited all of a sudden. Sorry, when I look at the cameras, I'm looking at the overlay, which also has Shay and Nick on it. But a bunch of those character options are like. Warlock has I can't remember, the Lightbound or Soul Spirit, whatever. They give the DPS classes also options to be healers. So you can be Eldritch Blasting, but also healing people. Etc., etc. I don't know. I'm not serious. I'm just throwing things out.
Yeah, of course. How do you feel about Dragonborn in Greyhawk?
They exist, but they're exceedingly rare.
Okay. That was just like one of the random things like popping around in my head for a little while.
To be fair, so are turtles.
Yeah.
True.
I could bring up the Battle Master. Normally, Kix would be a kobold, but he could come back in Dragonborn form and have a few extra feet on him.
Well, the kobold option was on the table, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can make Kix a kobold still.
Oh, okay. Well, at the same time, maybe Dragonborn might actually.
I don't know. There's a whole band of kobolds right out there. Literally, you could but be there, or you could talk to them.
Because the best thing about being a kobold is you have pack tactics. The worst thing is that you have disadvantage on everything as long as you're in the sun.
Well, carry a parasol around with you.
Mm-hmm. What races are actually available?
All the ones in the PHP, and races that would be preferably, things like half orcs, of course, because of the frontier. Kobolds are available. Maybe even make a goblin. Looking at that, but
you go great stuff.
Yeah.
No, nothing way out. Yeah.
What about Eric Roca?
No.
No flying. Nobody likes flying. Okay.
There's no like mountains anywhere near that would justify them.
There's a giant tree.
Yeah, but no Eric Roca.
What about Asimir?
Asimar?
Is that how you say it? I always said Asimir.
Yeah.
What about Goliath? No.
No.
Really?
No.
Furbolg?
Again, yeah, the ones that were...
Furbolgs live in forests.
Yeah, I guess you could be a Furbolg from the forest.
Yeah. I'm probably going human paladin. Because we need...
Thank you.
Lay on hands.
Human paladin of who?
Oh, I don't know.
Who's your god, human?
Yeah.
There are many days. If you have the player handbook, it actually has the Greyhawk daily, so you can choose. Not all of them, but it has a.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and I'm going to start with the stats.
I appreciate the rolling
method.
You have roll 46 and drop the lowest, or you have standard array +1.
Well, I love rolling, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I think that's 46D1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I love it when they give you the list of deities, and they also include Earth deities for some reason.
Really good at 3 things, really terrible at 3 things. Oh, yeah.
Roll that 7, please, because that's 2 9s are fine, but a -2, that's going to really cripple you.
I mean, that's the
it's
point.
Okay to be bad at things.
Yeah, that's the point of random rolling.
Should I go ahead? I'll re-roll it if you want. 10.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, to be fair, if he gets a +2 and whatever, it's got a 19, which is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can you go ahead and toss up like a brand new sheet? Let's see what we got.
I think...
yeah, I'm already done looting your old sheets.
Yeah.
Crom,
I like working on a new one.
Crom, despite not typing his stuff in there, I was able to finally get access to a sheet. So.
All right. Yeah, I didn't know how to paste
so
them over.
One. So I'm gonna...
Well, like I said, I didn't take your like armor or your weapons. I have no use for any of that. I took like your incidentals. Like now I have a number of backpacks, tents, and rope. Oh, and all your gold, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I have no use for it though. So my problem is I can't buy armor because I have no use for armor.
I'm gonna take this one here. I'm just gonna rename it.
Yeah, there's 2 of them, so yeah.
Add sheet directly.
I'm gonna add a subfolder. Former characters.
Yeah, there we go.
They might like a ghost or something.
Need a thing on the side of the map where the gray area is of just gravestones with a name under it and a token maybe.
That might work.
I'm on some of my old meat grinder games. The load-in screen was the cemetery. Because you were expected to die in my games.
Yeah. Let's see. So, Battlemaster, do you need any other stat than strength here? It looks like strength and or dexterity as choice, and that's just what everything's based off of.
Wouldn't you want wisdom?
It doesn't seem to say wisdom.
If you're talking about the one where you observe an enemy for a given amount of time, and then you get like access to what their stats are or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So wouldn't
maybe
having
that's
a high
maneuver
perception
specifically.
help you? Well, I think that's one of their base things. You're talking about Battlemaster from the PHP, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the individual maneuvers are the things that would say if I need anything in specific. Like here's commanding presence requires charisma of a check.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different thing. Because the one that gets maneuvers, I don't think is the same one as the one that you steer something down.
No, the battle
probably is different.
Yeah.
Pushing, quick toss, rally.
Yeah, Battle Master is the one who gets the superiority dice.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, tactical assessment. You stare at someone, you roll an intelligence check, expend a die, and add a do.
The DCs are...
Know your enemy. Yeah, know your enemy is what I'm looking at, which is 7th level.
Maneuver save DC is 8 plus your proficiency bonus, which is either strength or dexterity. Your choice. So no, you don't have to have a high charisma to be a Battle Master.
Well, no, I was just looking at it. If you have to stare at an enemy for a minute, maybe having a good perception score might help. Oh, you stared at them for 58 seconds, but they docked out behind that corner, so sucks to be you.
The other alternative would be to do something a little weird and be like the Eldritch Knight, but I think I'll go with the Battle Master.
Nice.
I do just like being the Warlord here.
We still had the options from the other books, right?
Yeah.
So you can still pick all the weird options from the class book.
True, but I'm just looking at a quick meta list, and I don't know which ones are in that book or not. So
Looking at a quick what?
A meta list.
A meta list?
Meta.
Oh, meta
accumulation
list.
Of all of the different options,
no, I got you.
Just so I know what options are available.
Sorry, I was looking at Amazon Prime's video list earlier, trying to figure out something to watch, and the mental list kept coming up. So I thought maybe that's what you were saying.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to say I'm in heavy armor, so I'm going to say Dex can be one of the 9s here. Not a ranged person.
Did you roll your stats yet, Crom?
All right.
Or are you picking them from the thing?
I am still going through the deities, deciding on which one. I'm between two. Between the...
I mean, you have Palor, you have a couple of deities that are if you want one that is from the knighthood, like you want a pure knight.
Is Crom on the list?
No, Crom is not on the list.
Well, then to hell with you.
All right.
Heronius is chivalry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was one of the ones I was looking at, and then the other one was the God of Liberty and Retribution.
Thytherian, yeah.
Yeah.
That will be very interesting because you don't have to make. He's chaotic good, so you don't have to be a lawful good.
Exactly what I was thinking. I wasn't of going like the cliche paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Do I go
intelligence
or charisma?
I played a cleric of Thytherian for a very long time. It was a lot of fun.
Well, when you hit level 3, what kind of paladin were you thinking of going?
That's the thought.
Could be the domination one. I can't remember the name of it.
I'm gonna be smart.
The one where you're gonna form your own empire. Literally the Conan of paladins.
That would not be Thytherian. Definitely not.
No.
I don't know. It's the only paladin that was worthwhile to me. So it's the one I bring up all the time. Because I mean, literally all of the precepts are could be straight from Conan.
All right. So I think now I have the official choice. Time to choose the species. Veto to Dragonborn lessons.
No, I'm not gonna give a veto to Dragonborn.
Okay. I will rebirth Kix as a Dragonborn this time around because I don't think the Dex bonus is really going to get me very far right now.
It's the Oath of Conquest. Douse the flame of hope, rule with an iron fist, strength above all.
Also, we are in an outdoor campaign where we're doing most of our movement during the day, and that would mean perpetually throughout the campaign, I will be at disadvantage to every single check.
You did die underground, though.
Oh,
I did.
Are we allowed to use paths from other books?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, paladin paths, because there is one that is pretty awesome.
Which one? Okay, which one?
It's called Oath of the Raven, and it essentially makes you Batman.
Is that the Shed Arkai one?
Oh, it's in Fateforge.
I don't even know what book that is.
I haven't read that one. No, sorry. I have no knowledge of which. If I did read it, I mean, it isn't so much about not trusting the players. It's like I don't have the knowledge. So
isn't that that's from a third-party studio, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know.
All right, cool. No, I won't go that then. Yeah, it's an awesome
It sounds awesome. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. Well, we'll find out when it happens.
What
Sure.
color?
I would suggest red.
Red's always good.
Actually, I think fire is the most resistant of all the elemental types. If you're looking at a meta list, let me get real meta with you here. Fire being the most resistant of all elemental types means that your chosen breath weapon will be resistant the most. I think lightning is one of the suggested ones, which is like yellow and bronze.
Yeah. The only counterpoint to that is that it's also the one that's most common and likely to show up. So if I also get the resistance to that too. So I could stand in front of your cone of fire and just say, like, yeah, sure, go for it.
Yeah, but at this point, you were already on the ground, meaning any damage you took is going to...
Well, no, I mean just in general.
Well, I'm not going to do it while you're standing in front of me. I'm going to do it while you're laying on the ground, unable to object. Because as we all know, those who are silent are known to acquiesce.
So, 15-foot cone, fire. Yeah, alternatives are cold, poison, and acid. Lightning. Oh, yeah, there's lightning.
Is there options in any other books?
For Dragonborn?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Hold on, I had... where is it at? Because I had one of those like medalists that Griff was talking about a second ago, but I had one open for like just about everything. Is that it? Ah, there we go. 5e tools. Player races. Dragonborn.
That's fun.
Okay. Fire,
Yeah,
right,
black, blue, brass, bronze, copper, gold, green. Well, if you want fire, you don't necessarily have to be red. It could be brass as well.
Yeah,
that's also a possibility.
Yeah, it looks like this is just the normal ones. They didn't expand the Dragonborn. I guess unless they gave them additional talents in the racial book.
All right, let's roll some stats. How do you do the roll stat macro?
Double bracket.
I'm frontline. I need to do cone.
It's just double bracket.
Yeah, like that with the die size in the middle.
Oh.
See, I thought they might have done a lot more Dragonborn because you saw how much they expanded the Tieflings. Like, there's half a dozen extra Tiefling races now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I thought they might have done that with Dragonborn since all they really had to do was add colors.
Yeah, apparently there's some Explorer's Guide to the Wildemount that adds some extra options, but I'm just looking at them going, eh.
Well, the problem there is that Wildemount is itself a setting, like
that
Eberron. Say what?
Oh, you got 23. That's a nice stat right there.
Oh, you forgot the D1 at the end.
Right.
Also, you want to do 46 D1, not 76.
Yeah.
That's right. The first time I did this, I rolled all my stats and I realized, wait a second, I rolled D4s. Like, God, I have. Well, the problem there is I had actually average stats. I rolled 4d4, drop 1, and had a bunch of 12s and such. And it's like, oh, that's pretty good.
So it's slash roll and then double bracket 46 plus 1.
No. Bracket. Just double bracket 46 D1 and double bracket
46 D1. Okay.
Yeah, drop the 1, basically.
Yeah, because dropping the 1 and keeping the highest 3 does the same thing. Just D1 is less text.
All right. Okay.
And you don't have to type /roll.
All right.
Also, amazing first number, though.
Yeah, that is. Oh. Yeah, I am going to go with the God of Liberty and stuff like that, because I noticed that there was a lot of, like, for the common good of people. And
right there,
yeah, so that's what I'm going with.
I mean, not to toot my own horn here, but I helped kill you guys, and now you're coming back with characters with 17s and stats.
I already had that. In fact, I had incredibly good stats in the Weapon. That doesn't matter.
Three more.
Right. But if you get one of your +2 races, well, I guess Crom can't because he's human, but he can still make it an 18.
One more, is it? Or
Yeah,
no,
well,
it's not.
No, actually, this no.
That's
because
it.
This is,
6.
oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
Oh, you
That's
guys
pretty
are
great.
17,
Doing good.
two 15s, 2 12s, and a 10. Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Okay, let's see.
All right, so
I have literally never played a paladin before, so this is my first time playing a paladin. What is the best stat that I want to go into?
I would say strength. If you're gonna make
Strength,
a 10,
Constitution, Wisdom.
strength, constitution, wisdom, yeah, and charisma.
Okay.
Paladins are needed everywhere.
Although wisdom and charisma, it depends. If you wanna,
Mhm.
if you're gonna just smite, then you want to have higher charisma because charisma is being used for things like smiting bonus and also turning undead.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be more using more offensive spells, like you're gonna use a spell for more than thing, then you want to do wisdom charisma because wisdom is your, spell casting.
That, and when you get to level 3 and you choose what kind of paladin you're going to be, you might not be focused on turning undead. You might be using that other ability that uses the same resource.
Mhm.
Well, all of them, basically most of them, and most, if not all of them, turn something other.
Well,
Just that-
a lot of them have a second ability that doesn't have anything to do with turning.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true, but
you keep the turning ability; they all get turning, but
Yeah.
you also get the thing like Conquest Paladin has advantage and additional bonus dice to your attacks or something like that. But
Yeah.
you only get like 2 or 3 of those every so often.
Okay.
I'm glad I didn't make an intro yet for this series because I usually use the images. I mean, like if you look at the overlay, I love how all the characters stand there before the D&D symbol, and now I've got to take 2 of them out.
I
Hope-
gotta find them.
layers.
At the very least, you guys are making characters that are both the same-ish size. Like a Dragonborn can easily fit in where Olbin is, and
I should just change my side. He's every single character I have to remake.
well, I mean, to be fair, that's not representational. I mean, my turtle isn't that tiny, but I needed somebody to fit. I needed to find a way to fit it there in front of you guys. And additionally, the halfling had to be there.
No, he's a no.
Whatever. He's half the size of a man, so he's a halfling. I can be fantasy racist. Yeah, see, Nick's laughing. He understands.
Okay, done.
Okay.
All right, let's go back out there and finish the job.
There we go. Chaotic good paladin.
Yeah, so let's do a little bit of introductions.
Oh, did you guys get your backgrounds set and everything?
Yeah.
I mean, Crom, anyway. Crom was the only one that said he was done. Griff, you're done, right?
Oh no, I'm still doing stuff. I'm still making choices.
You're human paladin, correct?
Yeah, that's a human paladin. Yeah.
You took which option? You took the +1 and everything, or you took the one with the feet?
It's +1 to everything? I thought it was +1 to 2 things.
Oh, what do you mean variant?
Yeah.
I didn't. No. I just went through the character mancer. So, yeah. I just went with the default, which is
Okay.
+1 to everything.
So you didn't take the extra feet. Okay.
No.
Yeah. So let's start with you. Right.
Okay.
You come from the city of Greyhawk. There is the Church of Tritarian is a chaotic church. So there's no, shall we say, there's no like equivalent with a papacy. There's no, they are allied churches, but there's no, outside of any one particular temple or church, there is no higher structure, right? Because everybody follows their own emotion, right? Their own feelings, what they should do, etc. It's about liberty and freedom and helping others. It's Tritarian is very sort of I'll call it Rousseau type of belief system, right?
Yeah.
They believe that everybody is more or less inherently good and should be free to be good, right? It is often laws and the pursuit of power that corrupts men, people in general, right? And that includes other gods as well who want to impose themselves. Tritarian is very good at the one thing that is close to being a law is that Tritarian believes in retribution. If do good to those who do good to you, but hunt down those who have followed the path of evil. and bring retribution to them, right? And one of the largest churches, most successful ones or temples, is in Greyhawk. And as you were trained there, as it is, right, in terms of weapons and training and the like. And once you were accepted and basically heard your calling, that you were tested and found to be gifted by the deity, you said, well, sir, whatever name you are, it says you are free to go forth and bring retribution. And it was suggested, among other places you could go, but nearby, we could go south, right? There's always orcs, there's always people who have been wronged by bandits and the like. And so there's plenty of work to do there. And you found yourself eventually here in Narwhal a few days after an incident. In fact, when you're coming in, normally, again, Narwhal is a large town / smallish city. And so you would attract some attention, but it seems that the town is in somewhat of mourning. People are really downcast here. And you don't know why exactly. Do you ask around? Do you just simply head for the first tavern or inn that you can find and then try to, accommodate yourself? What do you do as you come into Narwhal?
Well, sensing that there's something amiss, I am going to ask someone, like, what's happened? It seems that everyone is in a state of mourning.
You find Jim Davenport. Like, well, we had a few fellows who live here, or used to anyway. And this is a thing. This is the face of Jim.
Yeah.
Jim Davenport. And well, they didn't come back. We're becoming something of a fixture here. They helped out a few weeks back with the problem that we had. Rescue some people, made a name of themselves. But now, well, I guess they have now gone to the gods, I suppose. Do you have you wear your holy symbol? By the way, the holy symbol of Criterion is a pursuit rune, which I will show everybody. If it rings like another symbol, well,
it's not. It's a Trickalion, isn't it?
It's Trickalion, pursuit rune. Image. Triskelion, yeah. Triskelion. It's a Triskelion, yeah.
Yeah, Triskelion, yeah.
So it's a three-sided symbol. And the god's favorite weapons are longswords, spears, and spears. So it's called the rune of pursuit, or Triskelion, as you know. And it's a god of individuality, liberty, retribution, and self-defense. And another thing that you do is that many paladins and clerics, when they go out, they try to create their own churches so they can teach others to defend themselves. It's not simply a matter of, I'm going to go and be the law. It's more about giving people the tools to defend themselves against all comers, right? So that's a thing that happens. It's like, yes, there was an elf who used to visit here, Oliver, and then Lady Rashra, who kept to herself. Reasons. But she was brave and strong and rather impressive. I'm sorry, it was sudden. But if you wish to know more, I guess you can speak to the Shire Reef.
Of course,
Master Ellison would know more about that. But like I said, are you wearing your armor? What kind of armor are you wearing? What kind of using the? You have a chain, right?
Yeah.
And are you wearing a symbol around your neck, etc.?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that it's probably like on a chain, and it's just kind of like hanging there.
Yeah. He was like, "Oh, you're a follower Tritherian. I don't
That's
get as
correct.
many. Like we get some of them." And he points out at sort of at the end of one of the streets, it's a small shrine that's kind of open, and people leave flowers, and there's different symbols, kind of like if you go to the temple of in Skyrim,
Yeah.
in the main city. They have this sort of area where they have all the symbols of the gods in stands, kind of like that. But this is like a wooden frame that is open to the air, so people can at different times leave flowers or pray or whatever. Right? We many of us respect the Lord of Retribution, for he helps all of us in time of need. But there's no church here, no temple. Alona is the lady that has the most presence, so perhaps you might want to visit her instead. No disrespect, of course, sir. That is against any whatever. Yeah. So if you want to know more what happened, you might want to talk to Master Master Ellison. He's a Shire Reef. Yeah. Sorry, I have to carry this inside.
Yeah.
My uncle will take care of you once you're if you need a drink and whatnot.
Yep. Of course. And he's kind of he's gonna toss like a coin. Yeah. And then yeah, he's gonna head towards the where he gestured towards the Shire Reef.
Yeah. And you go. It's not the central manor here, but it's one of the largest houses in the center of town. And and the guards look at you. It's like, what can we do for you, sir?
Well, I'm just here to help, as my god ordains.
I and what can we help you then, sir? Because you're standing there. He's like it's like
Yeah.
he's not being abrasive. It's just like kind of a bit confused. It's like,
Yeah. Well, I'm here to see the Shire Reef and maybe find out a way that I can help. Any work that I can help with.
oh, all right then. Right this way. He opens the door and he watches you in. And after a little while, the Shire Reef comes in and we see the picture of him, of Master Ellison. It's like, so Vince right here. And he stands up and stands his hand.
Yeah.
What can I do for you, sir?
Well, I've literally just left the temple after my training, and I'm now looking to help out to be of any help to anyone.
Help we do need, yes, sir. It so happens that I'm trying to reform what we know as the Narwhal Headhunters. How can I put this? I don't want to be offend their memory. We hit a bit of a snag. We
I
lost
did hear about that.
two of our members, Lady Vashra and the Ranger Oliban.
Yes,
But,
I did hear about that.
of course, if you wish to join them. Now, I know something of your beliefs. Being a headhunter would mean that you would have, shall we say, official sanction to operate in this area. I don't know how comfortable you are with that idea. But of course, it never helps. It never hurts to have some people in power on your side. It's not for me so much to give orders per se, unless there's a crisis, something specific that needs to be done, and I have no other resources. Mostly, the headhunters take care of things like banditry and monsters that they like. In fact, that seems to be one of the things that the group was dealing with when they lost two of their members.
Well, if it's for the greater good, then
Yeah.
I can see past this, and yeah, I'm more than happy to join.
You might wish to speak to Lady Sadrian. I think she was the one that tasked them with some recovering something or other, as I've heard. I don't know the specifics, of course, but And he smiled because you're human, right?
Yeah.
What's your charisma? Character charisma?
My charisma is 16.
Oh yeah. So he smiles and says, "Well, sure. Go ahead and visit her. She might confide in you exactly what was going on. I mean, I don't think it's anything terribly of anything of a terrible nature. It's just, well, she hasn't been willing to discuss it considering the recent events, which is understandable.
Yeah. Of course.
And again, he rises, gives you your hand, and takes your hand, and you leave. And she's nearby. Again, it's not a huge town. A couple of blocks over. It's has a sign, an apothecary. Obviously, it's a mortar and a wooden sign. And you go in. There's a young, not a boy. I mean, technically, he is a young man. It's like he gets up. It's like, visitors. What can I do you for, sir? What's your custom?
Yes, what was the name again? It was
Limey, sir.
Oh yeah, I've heard that someone was looking for some help with some work. And
all right. I'll get the mistress. Be right back.
Yeah.
And he sort of runs over behind the counter, behind some curtains, and here's some discussion. You hear a female voice behind. She comes in, and again she comes out, and when she comes out, she sees you, and it's like, and she's kind of beat out same manner, but then when she actually kind of takes a look at you, and she stops and it's like, and looks you up and down, and excuse me, what can I help you? And you hear a little like the when he's an 8 or 9 year old, he goes like, and he's just like, excuse me, what thing. What can I help you with?
Greetings, my lady. I'm here I heard from the Shire Reef that you are looking for people to help out, and I'm here to help.
Oh, yes, I am. I am so sorry. Yes, it come in, and she offers you. There's a small table, and she says, "Let me get some tea, please."